In today's episode, I want to answer one of the questions that has been asked of me. Why did I undertake this journey? After all, I'm 71 years old, a grandfather, three lovely daughters, and seven grandchildren, ranging from around 12 to 5. Plenty to do. And for a long time, I enjoyed gardening, but that's becoming a bit of a chore. I retired quite early, actually, relatively early. At 58, I took retirement and tried a number of things, including going back to teaching at Monash University and also playing golf. My game didn't improve, even though I played a lot more than I used to. And also joined the Rotary Club and so on, a lot of social activities. So for a while I was quite happy with that, but in the last year or so, especially following COVID, I just wondered whether there were any things that were left that I really wanted to do but never got around to doing it for whatever reason. And a few months ago I started thinking that I came to Australia in 1969, way before. At that time, there's only one temple in Australia. I think that was the one in Woolgoolga. And that's over nearly 55 years ago I came here. And Australia is a very special place because of that. And I'll look at a lot of YouTube adventure videos. There's a lady called Nora Lee, and she does a lot of motorcycle adventures and so on, and I watch a whole lot of adventure movies. And then along the way I came across something that I had been thinking about for a long time, and that is called the BigLap. And so I let the idea sort of grow, and I thought, maybe I should consider the BigLap. After all, Australia is a very special place for me. And around March or so, in March, late February, I started thinking more and more about it. During my university days, I was captivated by, in particular, one mountain climber. And I used to read all his books and so on, and he climbed Mount Everest. And he was kind of like an inspiration. And during the time I was very active at the Monash bushwalking club. Even when I was at the university back in the early 70s, I became involved in the Monash bushwalking club, and I used to do quite a lot of hiking and so forth. And probably one of the big things I did with a group of 5 of us is to hike in southwest Tasmania for approximately 3 weeks, and that was pretty tough. I mean, those days I was very reasonably fit, so that was okay. Probably 1974-75 period, and here the picture up here is the one taken of me going on an overnight hike in Wilson's Prom. So there has always been a spirit of adventure for me. So the BigLap was actually probably a major item on my bucket list, and I can tick off on that. There have been other items on the bucket list, and there are few that I don't think I'll be able to complete, but I've got 1 or 2 other items. And the next major one that is coming up is in August. There are a few of us, about 6 of us. We're going to do the Hemkund Sahib Yatra trek. That's at the base of the Himalayas, and I think that's a challenging one. So I have to start my training soon. As my friend Nash always reminds me, you got to take it seriously, get fit. And so I've got about two and a half months to get fit. The BigLap was it took a lot of energy and dedication, but physically, I think, driving 4 or 5 hours a day, it wasn't that demanding, So anyway, the answer to why I did it, I think there's a bit of background in seeking adventure, and in my younger days, I obviously was able to do a lot more. And now I hope that I can engage in a number of items that I can tick off of my bucket list. And I hope I can share some of those journeys with you. And I thank you for being a subscriber and for following me on YouTube. And before I finish for today, for this episode, certainly linking up with the Motor Neuron Disease Association was probably another defining moment, defining important component of the motivation, and that is do something where I can raise some money. And as of this video, about $6,000 will be going towards MND Association and research. And I'm trying to attend a number of small talks to Rotary and the MND Association and so on, and hopefully raise a bit more. So I think all in all, I'm very happy with why I undertook this solo journey. It was a major challenge. 15,000 kilometers, just over 200 hours of driving, and also close to 40 days, although it was about 38 days. And I think a lot of people surprised I didn't take longer, because when you go to the YouTube and look up the BigLap, often people are taking caravans and all that, and sometimes spending up to a year or even longer. So that's it for this video, and in future videos I will look at different aspects of my journey, for example the expenses, and also I intend to go through all my old videos and pick up some strong memories for me and share them with you in later videos. Again, thank you for watching my videos, and without your support and encouragement, it would have been much harder. Thank you.